Hi everyone, I'm Praveena from Foreign Overseas, an overseas education consultancy based in Chennai. In this video, I'll take you a complete step of your application process for any Indian student who's aspiring to apply for the German universities. This is a detailed video wherein you'll start from the university shortlisting, the application preparation documents with the blocked account process until your visas. So take your time to go through the complete video and then understand about the process in a most comfortable way. Germany is supposed to be the next rising hub for education from international students' point of view. Many students prefer to study in Germany because of the education free factor. The most of the public universities in Germany does not have any tuition fees for any of the international students. So the number of universities offering you free education is high, so you need not take any massive education loan to cover your education. Also, almost 2,400 plus English taught programs are there for you to choose from. Be it mechanical engineering or any of the STEM related programs or data sciences, business analytics are in high demand from the German point of view. The next advantage of German country is you are having an 18 months of post-study work visa upon your graduation. So this is a simple tool for you to take up your PR on a longer run. During your study time, you also have the benefit of working part-time for 240 half days per year or 120 full days per year, which is intact with 20 hours in a week you are allowed to work part-time. So these are the reasons why students are very keen to study in Germany. There are two intakes for German universities. The major intake is called the winter intake, which is between September October for you, and the minor intake is supposed to be March intake. I'm sorry, it is summer intake, which is between March and April. So the application timeline is typically 6 to 8 months in advance. For example, if you are aiming for the winter intake, start your applications by around January of the same year. In case if you're planning for the summer intake, then start your applications by June or July of the previous year. So the DAAD website is the complete portal wherein you can get an access about the number of universities offering you English taught programs and the various programs offered by each and every university. So the immediate step that you will have to go is to check on the DAAD website, filter the programs according to the medium of instruction, choose your specialization like be it engineering or data science or computer science, whatever is your area of specialization, filter it and you'll get to know which are the universities that will be offering your preferred program. Then comes with the eligibility requirement. There are certain universities which starts with a minimum 70% for you to apply, and there are certain universities which even takes with 60 or 65%. And with TU9s, naturally the competition is going to be higher, so they get entry requirements say around 80 or 85%. So first understand about the entry requirements of the universities, create a spreadsheet, have a column for the deadlines, entry requirements, additional requirements if any, say for example GATE or GRE or German language proficiency scores, and then understand which universities you are planning to apply. So that becomes the right route for you to filter the universities and programs according to your area of specialization. The German universities will start expecting around say 65 to 70% as the minimal entry requirements for you to apply. But according to the competition of the university, say if it is going to be the University of Applied Sciences or TU9s, naturally the entry requirements are little competitive. Say the arrangement would be around 75 or 80% for you to make an upload to the applications. Apart from which, these universities might also ask GRE or a GATE score for you to be competent enough in applying to the public set of universities. Next comes with the English language proficiency. An IELTS score of say around 6.5 overall with no bands less than 6 is an ideal score for you to apply. There are universities which might even look for a 7 in IELTS. Finally, you should also look on to the German language requirement if any with the universities. There are few programs which might ask with around A1 or A2 for you to process your applications. Understanding the entry requirements of the universities and then filtering the universities according to your profile will be the key admission factor for you to get your admit. The standard set of documents required by German universities are your 10th standard mark sheet, your 12th standard mark sheet, your individual semester wise mark sheet, consolidated mark sheet if that is already given to you, and your provisional certificate or degree certificate, plus your APS certificate, which is now mandatory for Indian students applying for German universities, your English proficiency scorecard, IELTS or TOEFL or PTE, whatever is your test that you have taken. Next comes your statement of purpose or letter of motivation. This has to be at least for 1500 or 2000 words so that you explain better about yourself, which is convincing for the admissions committee to grant your admit. 2 or 3 letters of recommendations, either from your workplace or your academic, whichever is feasible for you. Your passport and your updated CV in Europass format. These are the general documentations which is looked by every university. In addition to which, universities might ask for your German language or GATE or any other documents which is pertaining to a specific program fixed by the university. APS is the Academic Evaluation Center offered certificate which validates the authenticity of the educational documents issued by the Indian institutions. Any Indian student who is applying for German universities are now mandatorily asked to submit the APS certificate. This will validate the documents issued by the Indian institutions. Without this, you cannot apply to the German universities, nor you cannot apply for the visa process. It will ideally take at least say 3 to 4 weeks for you to get your APS certificate. So according to the deadlines and timeline, plan to apply for your APS certificate. Go to apsindia.de website, register yourself online, upload necessary documents like your educationals, ELTS scorecard and your passport. Then collect all your hard copy documents, photocopy, not original to be submitted. Photocopy of your documents, this has to be in color and you should submit this document through courier to the Delhi APS office. The payment costs you around say 18,000 rupees for you to get your APS done. And the time frame, as I said earlier, it is between 3 to 4 weeks. And you will be notified through email once when the process is done. With that certificate, you will be processing your applications. The applications are taken on 2 different methods by the universities. Some universities takes the application through the UniAssist portal, whereas few universities also have their own portal for you to apply with them. If it is through UniAssist, the application charges is, the first application will cost you around 75 euros for you to apply, and subsequent applications you will have to pay 30 euros per application. So once when you submit your application and pay the application fee, the UniAssist team will process your applications out and then they'll post the outcome. So this will ideally take between 4 to 6 weeks from the application deadline of your respective universities. If you are applying through the direct university portal, then you will be submitting the documents along with the application form to the universities and the outcome is posted in the universities directly. So these are the 2 methods of your application process towards the German universities. The application timeline with German universities would be, for the winter intake, the application portal gets started from January until July. So the deadlines varies between every university. You will have to keep a tab on the specific deadlines of any particular university. Now for the March intake, the deadlines will be between November to January. November mid to January midweek is the timeline for March intake. So apply early, don't rush with your applications, be ready with your entire set of documents including your APS, only then your application process gets complete with the German institutions. Now the next step is, after you apply with the German universities, you will get the notification if you are admitted. So immediately after seeing your admit letter, the next step is to start with your blocked account process. Blocked account is nothing but you have to submit your living expenses and stay expenses for you to get your visas approved. For Germany alone, this amount has to be shown in a particular special account in a German bank for you. And this can be created in portals like Fintiba or Coracle or Expatrio. These are the platforms wherein you can take up your blocked account. The amount that you will have to show up in your blocked account is 11,208 euros. This is for your 1 year of food, stay and accommodation expenses in this particular country. And once when your blocked account is created, the next step is your visas. Now that you have completed your APS, got your admit letter and also created your blocked account. So the next immediate step that you will be doing up is your book your visa appointment with the VFS Germany. So you will have to create an account, make your documents uploaded for the German consulate for their verification. Then you will be allocated the slots for you to attend your interview. So collect your entire educational documents, the financial documents, and then along with your passport, go to the VFS, complete your biometrics, and your visas are done from your end. You will have to wait for the decision to be posted. Along with your blocked account, you will also have the health insurance attached to your blocked account process. So in order for you to apply for your visa, you will have to get a short-term travel and health insurance for you to complete the entire process. The coverage has to be at least for 30,000 euros. Now the point is your health insurance during your visa time is going to be on the private part. Upon you enroll with the university, you will have to get it attached towards the public health insurance of the German country. So your travel insurance should be for a minimum period of at least 3 months from the date of your arrival until your enrollment with the university. This becomes a mandatory document along with your other set of documents for your visa application. That's the full roadmap of your application procedure towards the German universities. If this video helped you, please like, share and subscribe for more videos relating to your studies abroad. For next video is about the France application process. See you there. Thank you.